If you want to join Community VOD Review, all you have to do is join my Discord, click on the Community VOD, and you can leave your gameplay there. And every week we will go over your gameplay if you're interested. So for today's gameplay, we have Viper. He's playing main AR on Expo Control. His social media, if you like to follow him, is at VZ the Viper, ZV, for YouTube, Instagram, and then for X or Twitter, he is Alvarez the Viper. So whenever you're playing main AR on Expo Control, you always want to just maintain a lane and try to cut the map in half as much as possible, such as on playing attack. I love that Viper is immediately focusing on this right lane right now. He's understanding that there's a guy over here in the right lane. He's not challenging him at all, so instead he looks for a different challenge, and just because he looks for a different challenge, he's able to get that guy one shot, and that guy ate bullets. What I like is happening right now is just by yourself, because you're wrapping all the way around like this, what's going to happen is ideally the enemies, they're going to leave A, try to flank B, and every kill that they get, all of your teammates are going to spawn right on you, and then we can just capture A. And then, of course, you're going to be in that power position over here, right, to cut off middle and that right lane. So I'm glad that you're already taking control of this. You're playing this excellent right now. And you're just pushing up to get that map control. That's perfect right here. You're just getting past that 50-yard line right now. And by getting past that 50-yard line, you're going to have the enemies not really expect you to be in any of these angles. And, of course, you also, cut the map in half, which is the most important part about pushing up here. And that's just choosing a side. Beautiful two-piece right there. Oh, you snapped on that kid, Viper. That was clean. That's 4 dead. At that point, we could have start pushing up just to start wrapping, because after that 4 dead, we need to do one of two things. Either just stack the point and then we can rotate as a team, or you need to start pushing all the way through and start flanking and setting up a pinch. Because when you get that 4 dead and you start pushing up for the pinch, you're going to catch the enemies off guard, and you're going to give them bad timings off spawn, where when you pinch at B, every kill we get, now the enemies are spawning out over here, and our teammates have a decent pinch, and then at that point we can just stack B. That's GG's, right? So we could have done that a lot sooner, and if we did that a lot sooner, like flanking a lot sooner, maybe we kill this guy before he kills our 2 teammates.
Top bar.
All right, 2 dead in the kill feed. Not bad. Nice. Oh my gosh, you are ripping, bro. You got the aim, and then that guy spawns bottom vending. All right. Good game. Good game. So, obviously, you're in the heat of the moment, right? You have adrenaline rushing right now because you just got a nasty 3-piece. So based on the minimap, if you see your teammates are on B and then this teammate just pushed through the base, based on your teammates on this minimap right now, the enemies are spawning in bottom vending machine. And when they spawn a bottom vending machine, they can only go towards B or they can push out middle. So I would say, as a heads-up play, you would look at your minimap and realize, oh, shoot, maintain position up here and spawn trap them. But you're playing amazing right now. This is all just pretty standard. We're just pushing up the map, checking angles, good flank up middle right there. I didn't really say anything, but this was an amazing job once again by you, Viper, where you're just working up the map, middle map. And by working it up, I mean you're taking your time, right? Where you pre-aimed here, pushed up, pre-aim here, pushed up, pre-aim here. And then you went for the flank here, and then you went, back up, and you immediately flanked fast, right? Probably go for the spawn trap, I'd assume, right? You played this perfect, and this is just a standard play that a lot of people do. You could do it too in ranked play. Now, I would say, obviously, you didn't go for that spawn trap. That's what we would go for next time.
Secret dead.
Nice, 3 dead. Yep, exactly. They're gonna keep flooding right there. Yep, exactly.
I see 2 of you again.
Ooh, right there. If you add in some snakes behind that head glitch, you're definitely going to get those kills. But for the most part, you did an amazing job just spawn trapping, getting that map control. So right now, one thing we don't necessarily want to do off spawn, because we're 4 dead, is start pushing out. So right now, your teammate's pushing out. I think your teammate Chew Toy pushed out, and we just don't want to do that. The reason why is because we were 4 dead We don't have any kills right now. That means all the enemies are just now finishing capturing B, and they're pushing up, right? So they are pushing up. They are pushing up. We're on defense. All we have to do is hold the pre-aim. These guys are going to run right into us. Boom. We get those kills. Done. Right? So we really just have to spawn up, hold pre-aims, and that's it. And the way you do that is you would have a line, right? So this teammate, he would actually be sitting where you are. Your other teammate would be sitting right here. And then you as the AR would probably push up over here, aim up middle. And then your teammate over in hill would ideally push up towards their steps and hold the entire base, or back A, rather. And because we're pushing up right now, this is what I was talking about, where you're getting bad timing, where now you die. And that's all that happened right there, is because you kept pushing up, you're offering the enemy to get timings where he's going to flank you. But this is beautiful just positioning right here. Again, it's just on the opposite side where you're sitting in this one position. You're cutting off this entire middle map. And if you need to, you can cut off that entire left lane. So this is beautiful right here. Good job. Yep. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You just went off. Absolutely, Viper. That was amazing gameplay right there. I love watching that. But you're holding a beautiful cut right here for your teammates. Again, this is pretty standard. You have this middle cut, that right lane cut. This is perfect. Beautiful. You're pushing up for those trades. You're not afraid of that. You're extremely aware of where all the opponents are, and you're pushing up for those trades. I just want to say, keep doing that. You're amazing at that. Keep doing it. All right, so I just want to point out that we can't do anything if this guy's still alive. So the guy who's playing up here, if this guy's still alive, no matter how many kills we get, we really can't do anything on B, because as we're trying to cross, he's just going to shoot us from behind and just, you know, fire, just kill us every single time. There's nothing we can do. So right there, we have to have our teammates off spawn, pinching, clearing that guy out. Where Viper, you maintain control of B. So Viper, you would sit right here and just maintain the bottom middle cut, and you would have the B cut, and then while you're holding this and getting shots down, your teammates are both able to wrap around and kill this guy, or wrap around like this and kill him like this.
There's 3 on there.
Woo! Oh my gosh, yo, this is movement. No! So this is good. You throw the grenade, you get back behind cover, the grenade blows up, you jump out. You should already be shooting at this point. You should already be jumping out, and by the time you leave this doorway, you should already be shooting somewhere in this direction. When you jump around the corner, trust yourself just to start shooting. You see him, and then you just lock on, right? Because this was beautiful movement right here in a game with no movement. Use your nades right there to clear out that left... Use your nades right there to clear out that left hallway. Yeah, so right there, you're putting too much pressure on yourself, right? Where you have to worry about this angle, and then you have to worry about this angle. This is like the second time we're running into this, right? Where all you have to do is throw your nades down this hallway, and boom, all you now have to focus on is this right lane. And then when you're focusing on this right lane, maybe you hit this guy, so then when you hit him, you just double back, you challenge him, boom, you get that kill, you heal up, and then you then go back and challenge the other guy, right?
Pretty sure just seen one.
Good nade. I was about to say it. The entire time I was thinking, I was like, throw a nade, and you finally threw it. And whenever you throw those nades right there, we have to understand that this enemy is going to be one shot, staying behind cover. So that's always an opportunity for, you know, obviously if you had a submachine gun could just push up. But since you have the AR, you can literally just like reposition to take a right angle like this and then shoot him from up top like that, right? And that simple like reposition is going to give you all of the control on this map. And you're going to be safe because you already have a teammate over here pushing up on your right lane, so you're not going to get shot from behind. And this enemy now has to focus on, oh shoot, there was one enemy over here, but now they're soaking up A. Is there still an enemy on this left-hand side? That's what the enemy is thinking when you simply throw those grenades, and then all you do is you rotate towards the right. That's it.
They're all spawning tree.
All right, because Chutoy pushed up right there, now the opponents are spawning behind us at A. And oh my gosh, yeah, dude. I love it. Every single time you say oh my gosh, I say oh my gosh, because you are frying. The only thing that you could change differently to get that 3-piece right there is if you add in snakes. If you add in snakes, you probably get that 3-piece just because you're that much of a harder target. We look at our mini-map, we see all of our teammates have the entire, like, you know, push through B. So now all you really have to do is sit right here and play for the cut, because chances are the enemies are going to do what they did last time, right? And that's, hey, we're going to try to push through. So this is a really good situation to be in. And once we get one team wipe right here, that's going to be GG's. There's one. So there's one player dead. He's going to be off spawn. That's 2 players dead off spawn. Got that EQ. That's 3 dead. So with that 3 dead, that's where we want to start pushing up, getting that map control, where you could have either pushed up the staircase and then held the entire back A, or you could have pushed up onto A and held the entire bottom B cross. And then, of course, you could also look up top bar. So right there with that 3 dead, you can just push up, trust your teammate in the back to get the last guy.
Steps for bar. Yep. I couldn't get him. He's weak though.
Great reposition. You play this position flawless. 3 dead.
Dead.
That was a great gameplay. Thank you for sharing that on how to play main AR. That's just sitting in those power positions to get those cuts, right? Get those left cuts, get those right cuts. And then, or sorry, not get those left cuts, right cuts, where you're cutting off like the right lane and then you're cutting off all of middle. You're doing that perfect. Hopefully there's a few scenarios where, you know, if you add in snaking, you probably get a 3-piece, but mostly it's those little heads up plays where when you look at your mini map, you realize, oh shoot, the enemies are going to spawn right in front of me. I can spawn trap again or something like that, right? Or, hey, we already have 3 dead. I need to push up and get to this power position so I can get another 4 dead. But that was phenomenal. Again, anyone who wants to follow Viper, you can follow him at VZ the Viper ZV. That's going to be on YouTube, Instagram, and I believe Twitch. And then if you want to follow him on Twitter or X, that's going to be Alvarez the Viper. Thank you so much, Viper, for the gameplay, bro. I really appreciate it.